Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to come in person and you live out of state. Well, today we're going to talk about our newest addition to our over 100 plus cars in inventory, a 1976 Triumph TR6. Boy, British racing green. What better color could you have for a British sports car? Anyway, you're going to want to watch the entire video because we'll do a cold start, we'll do a walk around, and we'll give you all the details of this really, really neat little British sports car, to say the least. Now, you can click on the link. It'll take you right to our website in this vehicle where you have pricing, more information, and our website is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you'll find this car as well as over 100 additional vehicles on our sales floor, ranging from cars in the 1920s all the way in the 2000s and beyond. So if you're looking for your first collector vehicle or your 100th, we probably have one of those dream cars sitting on our sales floor right now. Well, let's get into the details of this really neat, the British race car right from the UK. Triumphs have been around for an awful long time. They had TR2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and finally when they came out with the 6 and 69, they really did something really special. It is a much bigger but very, very interesting sports car design, but they sold 90% of them actually went to the United States. It's probably one of the most sought after Triumphs of all time because they made just lots of them, and it really is a hoot to drive, needless to say. Well, of course, the British racing green paint, beautiful color on this car. Under the hood is the ever reliable 2.5 liter overhead valve inline 6 engine, puts out a little over 100 horsepower, and you hook that up with a 4-speed manual transmission with overdrive. You really have something fun that you can get in, drive, and it really handles well. The other reason why they handle well nowadays, better of course than the earlier ones, is we've got radial tires. That's probably one of the big things, and of course the red lines are very appropriate for the Triumphs, and the front disc brakes it has as well, something that helps you for cornering, slowing down, whatever, because this car can get up and go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But yes, with the correct TR6 center hubcaps and the beauty rings or whatever, the radial tires just make for a much better handling car, sticks to the road and whatnot. Very neat. Well, let's take a little look at the inside as well. A beautiful bisque tan type interior, bucket seats, the tan colored carpet, door panels, wood grain wood all the way across. Boy, they always have lots of instrumentation, so you really can get a good feel for what you're doing with this car. And they, have a tachometer, whatnot, turn signals, of course, the outside racing mirror. This has been upgraded to a aftermarket AM/FM stereo system, so you got play your favorite tunes while you're driving down the road. You got the black boot, of course, and the black canvas top that goes with the car. The other thing that this car does have that I almost forgot to mention is it does have a hardtop as well. Remember, in 1976, these cars were driven in every environment. They drove them everywhere. They were your transportation. So not only do you have the soft top that you can put up, one person can do very easily, but it also has a hardtop for something, if you were back in the day driving it in winter weather, cold weather, whatever, that also comes with the car. So you got two choices, well, three choices, open convertible, soft top, and hardtop as well. But yeah, like I said, she's got the 4-speed manual transmission. Boy, you can get in and really have a little fun. Got the luggage rack in the back. Not a whole lot of room for too many passengers. None, as a matter of fact. Maybe you might get Fido to sit in the back seat. But that's one of those things. That's why you want the sports car. Hey, you can go out and have some fun, two of you. It does have a nice sized trunk. Great sound. There's another reason why you want to watch the video. You can listen to how nice this thing purrs. It really has a very distinctive sound. I guess that's kind of what I've always thought about these cars from the start. But yes, 1976, this was a very, very popular car. A little more challenging for those of us living up in the northern climate area. Boy, wouldn't this be a great car to drive along the coast in Florida or California or whatever. It would be fun, or Texas. something like that would be something I would really enjoy to do. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll have all the information on this particular car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, some of the cars we've sold over the last several years as well. So if you have time to peruse those internet sites, by all means, if you like old cars, it's kind of a fun thing to do. Well, the other thing that I always find out is a lot of people say, I watch the videos all the time. They're great, but I want to come in person. We're more than happy to have you come to Ellingson Motor Cars. We are open to the public Monday through Friday from 10 until 5, Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So if you want to come here and go, oh yeah, this is a real car, it's something that's really, really important, and I understand. I'm kind of that way myself, so come on down. The other thing that I always tell you, if you buy a car, I don't care if you buy a Triumph or a Studebaker or a Hudson Chevy, whatever it is, join the local club. There's a great British car club right here in Minnesota. I know that for a fact. They've had, many years ago, had one of their meets here, and boy, we got to see lots of these cars. But yeah, join that local club. There's always people in the club that, number one, have the same passions that you do, and you always find Mr. Wrench, somebody who can answer questions about your carburetor, or might answer something about suspension, or does it come with this, or whatever. Always something fun to do. And this is obviously an international club as well. So one thing to consider when you own one of these. The other thing we can assist with is we have several sources for helping get financing done. You go to our website, Ellingson Motor Cars, on the top toolbar, there's actually a thing that says financing. Click on the financing, that'll give you a credit app. We can do our best to find somebody out there who understands what collector cars are. Many banks, unfortunately, don't quite know what the collector cars are all about. The people that we have certainly can help you. The other thing that we can deal with is, you know, I live in California. I want the car shipped. Can you help me with that? We also have many vendors we've used for years. We can get cars shipped any place in the world for that matter. I mean, someone could take this back to England if they wanted, but, you know, hey, I think it's a cool car to have right here in the United States, the US of A. But with that being said, you know, this is one of those kind of cars, if you're just looking for something to have a little fun with, you know, get in and go for a summer cruise or a night cruise, go down to the Dairy Queen or ice cream store, whatever. You know, a little British sports car, really neat, and British racing green. How much, like I say, how much better could you get than that? So, well, if you have any additional questions, by all means, don't hesitate to give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we'll do our very best to answer any and all questions you may have about our vehicles, and this one in particular. Well, thank you again for watching our videos. We thank you very much, and we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.